Good to see all of you. Wonderful holiday season. So many different awarenesses are flying about. But who we are and who we are becoming, to me, excites me to be able to share this with you today and feel the excitement that is stirring in you as you're awakening to who you truly are. And that's such a good thing. To leave who we believed ourselves to be, wow, that's such a good thing too. If you can hearken back to when you were a kid and the awareness that was given to you by your parents and your peers, and then you consider what's happening with your own awareness today, my goodness, what a change. I'm not talking about the junk that's going on in the world. That's just the topsy-turvy, inside-out, upside-down stuff that's happening. But if you consider that we're starting to wake up, and in our awakening, we're finding that truly we can do things, and the less we try to make things happen, the easier it happens. Now, you see, masterfulness is not about overcoming 3D in the sense of you overpower it and you make it do according to your will. But in reality, what we're doing is we're shifting our awareness, raising our rate of vibration, and in that, we're finding that something is occurring in us and that there is a match with the invisible about us. Let's look at this and consider that it is a dimensional reality, that we're actually raising our rate of vibration and starting to interface with. It's called the fifth dimension. Now, up to this point, I think all of us have probably thought of 5D as the ultimate. But could it be possible that there are innumerable dimensions that simultaneously exist, and that we are finally raising our head up off the ground and starting to get out of the third? Okay, maybe that didn't register with you like it registers with me, but it does. Because you see, fifth dimensional reality is becoming a frequency with which humanity is growing in every day. Our sights, our smells, our tastes are all changing as we change our rate of vibration to match that of the fifth dimension. Heightened states of awareness, compassion, and knowledge are just beginning to flourish. So, reminder, turn off the TV. Leave all of that behind. That is a deliberate distraction to keep you from discovering yourself and learning how you can, by being present and letting go of it, then choose to raise your rate of vibration. And as you become more masterful in doing it, you enter into fifth dimensional reality. As our sensory systems begin to align to the higher frequencies, we gain more awareness of the multitude of dimensions. Okay, I don't want to take this too far, but let's just say we're going to just consider 1, 2, and 3 that have given us the opportunity to be as we are, experientially. Really wonderful. Whoever designed this had their act together. You ever consider that? Whoever designed this? Wow. They really knew what they were doing. I'm glad they finally decided to share it with us. Or perhaps that finally we're starting to open ourselves so it can be shared. Okay, so let's just look and see that where we are right now and where we're headed is a raise of vibration and entering into the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension might be seen as it's a transfer station where we get to transfer energy out of where we were and begin to direct it to other dimensions that already are vibrating at higher frequencies. So 4D is allowing us to enter into 5, 6, and 7. I know. Isn't it fun? Really, just about the time we think we're getting a wrap around it, right? Somebody then throws in this extra stuff. Who is this somebody? Don't you have these somebody, other body thoughts enter your awareness and you start wondering, what's this all about? I was just getting comfortable and now this new stuff comes in. Okay. So if it's preparing us, then look and see that it's preparing us to work with these higher dimensions and allow us to bring these higher rates of vibration into our planetary experience. You might say that the fourth dimension is creating an environment for two-way communication with the higher frequencies of light, as well as being able to actually communicate with Gaia, with spirit, in any other being of light, such as ascended masters. How many times have you and I tried to make contact with higher beings and found ourselves feeling frustrated? It's like our tools just don't do it. Oh, we can imagine and create all kinds of imaginary communications. But the ones that we can actually say are confirmed because of what then is experienced, few and far between. But, you see, here's the blessing of this. As we raise our rate of vibration, we're going to also simultaneously start mastering ourselves. I know that's a shock. We should be mastering everybody else and make it easier. Okay, but the thing is that when we start tapping into and experiencing the fifth dimension, it completely changes the attributes of our planet and also of ourselves. When this is fully incorporated, give yourself a little freedom here to open up and consider that when it's fully incorporated, there will be less for us to learn. And because it will be, we are able to bring into our bodies all of our previous learning and have it be readily available for us now, instead of having to start from scratch all over again. For those of you who have opened up to realize this is not your first incarnation, nor will it be your last, you may have wondered, why haven't I brought all this experiential information forward to where I don't find myself living the same dumb things over and over again? Why hasn't that been readily available? Well, perhaps it's because we haven't learned to raise our vibration sufficiently to where it is there, just like breathing air is there. Something to look forward to, something to get excited about, because then this brings us to the place of being masterful in our manifesting. We become masterful manifestors. Think about it. That when the incessant want and need are gone, they're no longer a part of your life. They're no longer a part of your awareness. They're no longer a part of your perception. It allows you to be masterful in manifesting. The mastery of self, with it comes the wisdom and the knowledge to apply manifestation in a loving way. Think about how much time, effort, and energy you put into manifesting in your life now based upon lack, need, want, insecurity, jealousy, resentment, bitterness, feeling the need to be more than, better than. Imagine how you will be when this no longer is a part of your awareness. Okay, a little shift here. How's that? I know, you're starting to feel sorry for yourself, so let's move on. Okay. There have been other beings who reside on other planets who have mastered this and have come and have helped many other in their awakening, such as the Pleiadians. Because they came from a basis of compassionate giving. They came from a place of service, of giving, of sharing. I'll do that with Sarah, if I'm feeling good. I'll do that with Roxy, because she's just so loving. But to say that I am now currently in a state of mind to where I will do that with a total stranger, especially if I have a judgment up seeing that stranger acting like a fool, I have to really shift my energy and come to a place of embodying love, compassion, kindness, to where then I have raised my rate of vibration to where I am not seeing through the kind of like the glasses of difference, of less than, of judgment, of opinion. And you see, if I see that for myself, then it helps me to see that that is what all of us are going through in various stages of awakening. To get beyond the limitations and open up to where we find we truly do excel and rejoice in our excelling when we are giving to others. Okay, maybe not exactly what you had in mind for Christmas. Might be looking a little bare under your tree right now. But stop to think about it. Everything that we're experiencing right now, dimensions, light, planets, everything is here to help us experience. We're here to work on the lessons that are ours to work on and to come from a loving, compassionate place. So, I'd encourage you to remember a few things that will help you help yourself, and that is, remember, more than ever, every day ground. And if you need to, do extreme help on yourself. Take care of yourself. That body that you live in, the one I live in, it is vibrating at the frequencies, the dominant ones that we radiate inside ourselves. If we find that it is off and that we are experiencing dis-ease, discomfort, then we need to be working on ourselves to change our rate of vibration and to ask for help from others to help us do that. Don't get pulled into negativity. Don't get pulled into arguments. Don't get pulled into debates. Raise your rate of vibration. Open yourself and begin to see. This is old energy trying to leave. How do we let things go? Express happens to be one of them. So if you hear somebody else expressing negation, rise to the occasion in your awareness and see, wow, that person really is trying to let that go. I think I'll help them by participating with it. And instead of taking it personally, I'll realize it has nothing to do with me whatsoever. Okay, so the answer is, do not engage. Geez, where's all the fun in that? Don't you look for a good argument to get in? Isn't this a holiday season? Aren't you just looking forward to meeting with family so you can get into it again? I know. So, you might want to look and see right now where we are in 4D is, it appears that everything is upside down and backwards. I mean, don't we find that our beliefs in the way things should be are being thrashed about? Yeah, they are. Look at us. Everything is backwards. It's upside down. A lot of doctors destroy health. A lot of lawyers destroy justice. Psychiatrists destroy minds. Scientists destroy truth. Major media destroys information. Religions destroy spirituality. And governments destroy freedom. You see, we really are the ones we're looking for. But it requires of us to get beyond this stuff that's breaking up and in its desperation manifesting so fiercely. We need to rise to the occasion and once again look and see. 5D is becoming a reality. And as it does, it gives me the opportunity to become the masterful manifester I truly am, and I am discovering in my awakening by choosing to raise my rate of vibration and ascend to a dimension where there is a match. Thank you for your attention. For more information about the Metaphysical Church of Enlightenment or the Rodin Foundation, please go to our website at www.rodin.org. If you have been inspired by the revelations shared in these podcasts, please donate to the Rodin Foundation's ongoing efforts to help others help themselves at www.rodin.org/donate.